What's good, y'all boys? Welcome back to another reaction video here and the comeback of Gunna from Snitched to top of the rap game. First of all, I don't really like this title. Feel me? Nobody knows exactly what went down in that courtroom. Can't run around calling somebody a snitch if you feel me. We don't. You feel me? Nobody knows exactly what went on in that courtroom. Nobody knows exactly what he said. Nobody knows, you feel me? So you can't just put a label on somebody's name calling them a snitch. Nobody knows, bro. But, you know, people have their perspectives and shit like that. People can, you feel me? But he did come home and he did, you know, drop some shit. So let's see what they're talking about, bro.
When the news broke that Gunna had taken a deal in the Young Thug YSL RICO trial.
Okay, just because he took the deal don't mean he snitched, you feel me? We seen the paperwork, bro. He said YSL is a gang. Is that what, I'm pretty damn. That's what he said, but like a gang is, you know, nigga. I got a gang, nigga. Shit, I could say I got a gang, bro. Nigga, just some people I know, bro. Like, come on, bro.
A lot of people thought his career was over. Some fans and other rappers turned their backs on Gunna, but instead of falling off,
Gunna gave
made
niggas
one of the craziest.
Let's talk about it.
Trial. A lot of people.
Let's talk about this right here.
Some fans.
Gunna gave niggas hits. And this was, I'm pretty sure he was the first nigga that folded on him. Gunna gave niggas hits, bro.
Their backs on Gunna, but instead of falling
shit's crazy.
off, Gunna made one of the craziest comebacks in rap history. And today we're breaking down how he went from being labeled as a snitch to taking over the rap game all by himself. Back in 2022, Young Thug, Gunna, and over 20 other YSL affiliates got hit with the RICO indictment in Georgia.
Young Thug been in jail for 2 years.
Shocked the whole rap game. Young Thug is one of the most popular rappers in the industry, and nobody expected him to get wrapped up in a case like that. But the drama was just getting started. Gunna and Young Thug both tried to bond out before the trial started, but the judge blocked them from posting bail. The RICO indictment accused YSL of all kinds of violent crimes, but Gunna was only accused of receiving stolen property and drug possession with intent to distribute. Even though the cops didn't think Gunna did anything serious, he was still facing a long time in prison just because he was affiliated with YSL and Thug. Then a few months after he got booked, Gunna shocked everyone when the news broke that he had taken an Alfred plea in the case. An Alfred plea basically means you're not admitting to any crimes, but you know the court can still have a good chance of taking you down if the case went to trial. So Gunna pleaded guilty to one charge of racketeering.
Yeah, so like, where he snitched at? Just because he came home?
The same day. Gunna put out a statement after he came home and said that he had not made any statements, cooperated with the cops, or agreed to testify against anyone else in the case. Gunna said that he never thought YSL was a gang and wrote, "I love and cherish my association with YSL Music and always will." But then the
YSL
situation
Music
got way more complicated. A video from Gunna's plea hearing leaked online, and what he told the court made a lot of people turn on him. In the leaked video, a prosecutor says,
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Gunna also confirmed that he was in a whip with Young Thug when the cops pulled him over and found drugs and a gun in the car. He said that the drugs and gun weren't his, and a lot of people thought Gunna was throwing Thug under the bus.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Gunna kept showing love to Thug and the rest of YSL though. He posted a pic on Instagram and said, "Niggas acting like they're switching to a side, but it's only one side. Hashtag YSL the label. Hashtag free Thug and Yak. Gunna back." But that's when all the distance started. Boosie Badass posted the video from Gunna's plea hearing and said, "Rap, this would have put tears in my eyes." And when TMZ asked Boosie if he would work with Gunna for $1 billion, Boosie said,
"I don't want to talk about it, Rap."
Freddie Gibbs also hopped in and clowned Gunna over the situation when he tweeted, "Niggas telling fibs," which was a response to Gunna dissing him on the track Poochie Gown when Gunna raps, "High above the rim, I can't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. Niggas telling fibs, rich kids try to get next to me. You know your chance is slim." Gunna and Freddie Gibbs started beefing back in 2020 after a video came out where Gunna was talking to a reporter about his cousin who's serving a life sentence for allegedly killing a little girl. At first, people thought it was a clip from a show called Crime Stoppers, which is about tracking down criminals, and Freddie Gibbs tweeted, If you was on Crime Stoppers TV, you was snitch. Ain't no way around it. Some of Gunna's old homies started dissing him too after he took the plea deal. Lil Durk and Gunna linked up on tracks like What Happened to Virgil and Lies About You. But when Gunna made the Alfred plea, Lil Durk went on DJ Academic's podcast and called Gunna a rat.
Man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told. You should have went in there and kept your mouth closed. If you a rat, you a rat. And if you rewind this clip a little bit, I looked into the camera and I told you.
There's obviously some shit going on behind closed doors that Young Thug and Gunna definitely got an agreement on, you feel me? Cause like, for example, this DJ Academics interview, right? And Lil Durk supposedly is cool with Young Thug, but YB is supposed to be cool with Young Thug. Like Young Thug and YB, they was real close at one point, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah. And I don't know what's going on with that too much now, but I don't see that adding up right there, bro. There's obviously some shit niggas don't know about, bro.
If you a rat, I fucking hate you.
Cause like,
Lil Thug.
Durk
like he can love Young Thug, but I don't mean Young Thug feel the same way, you feel me, type shit.
also dissed him in a snippet from a new track and raps, What Happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell. Durk isn't the only homie who stopped rocking with Gunna though. Lil Baby and Gunna were tight for years. They
Yeah,
got a
nah,
bunch
that
of songs in the mixtape together.
crazy as fuck.
And their track Drip Too Hard racked up over 1 billion streams on Spotify. But after Gunna got out of jail, Lil Baby cut him off completely and allegedly dissed him on an unreleased track when he raps, Pussy niggas taking pleas, I know Slime ain't happy. Then he allegedly took another shot at Gunna on the track 350 and raps, I know one day it's gonna hit me. Bro ain't never coming back. Ain't never say nothing about it, nigga. You know you a rat. In an interview, Lil Baby said that he actually misses Gunna.
Me and Gunna we like neighbors, you know what I'm saying? So for them to be in a situation and already like talk to them like that, it kind of like makes me a little bit for sure.
And a lot of fans called him out for dissing his old homie and then acting differently during interviews. Young Thug's dad even said that Lil Baby needs to shut the fuck up because Lil Baby doesn't know what's going on and never support Thug.
He need to shut the fuck up cause he don't know what's going on.
And the dad definitely know what's going on between Young Thug and Gunna, bro.
So
if he's saying that, bro, that everybody needs to just shut their mind their business until papers come out, bro.
Have you ever came to a court date?
It wasn't just other rappers who were dissing Gunna though. A random dude spotted Gunna at the mall and called him a rat. Gunna security stepped up and pressed the dude about what he said.
I said, look at Gunna. No, what you said before that? Whatever I wanted to say, brother. No, why you can't repeat it? I never want to repeat it. Check him out.
Then the troll tried to get the security guard to swing on him so he could sue. Gunna obviously wasn't worried about the situation though and just kept on walking. When Gunna first got out of jail, it looked like his career was over. A lot of rappers and fans
How did it look like his career was over,
even
bro?
some of his old homies were turning their backs on him. People thought Gunna's career was over, but then he came back and shocked the whole rap game. 5 months after he came home, Gunna dropped his first track since getting locked up, Bread and Butter. He allegedly clapped back a Lil Baby turning on him and raps, peeping shit, I'm seeing niggas fall back. You bitch ass niggas got me as the topic of the chat. You switched on me when you know you in business with the rat. And the boy that's like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that. Fans connected the lines to Lil Baby immediately because he's tied with P from Quality Control Records, who allegedly snitched during the murder case back in 2010. Gunna claimed he wasn't dissing Lil Baby on the track though and said, I'm just letting the world hear my story. But Baby isn't the only rapper he allegedly dissed on the track. Fans also thought Gunna took a shot at Lil Durk on the same track when he raps, these rap boys need more streams. Heard he put my name on wax. You wouldn't even believe, I ain't have to watch my back. Is niggas really talking? How you think we done got snatched? Gunna also addressed being called a snitch when he raps, never gave no statement or
It's niggas really talking. How you think we got snatched? And they was saying they be saying Durk a little informant, bro. I don't know, bro, but I be seeing shit on Twitter, bro. They be saying Durk a little, you feel me? But shit.
Gunna also addressed being called a
like
snitch.
They were saying if like the whole situation with King Von and Lil Durk, like if King Von didn't die, he would ended up going to jail still because they saying Durk had snitched on him or something. They saying Durk would have snitched on him, but
when he raps,
you never know.
Never gave no statement or agreed to take no stand on him. On whatever you niggas on, and trust me, I'ma stand on it. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit, I fell for it. On my P's and Q's, because this time, I'm prepared for it. People went crazy when the video of Gunna's plea leaked because they thought it would be used against Young Thug and the rest of the YSL crew. But it turns out that everyone had the situation twisted. Part of Gunna's plea agreement was that he wouldn't have to testify in the YSL case, and that his plea was a statement against his own interest only related to his case. That basically meant that whatever Gunna said during the hearing can't be used against anyone else because he's not a witness or even involved with the RICO case anymore. Bread and Butter had Gunna's name buzzing everywhere, and the day after he dropped it, he released an entire project called A Gift and a Curse. The album popped off and sold over 85,000 copies in just the first week, and it was clear that Gunna was trying to prove something to everyone after all the drama. Critics and fans were all rocking with the album, and what made the sales even crazier is that he didn't have any features at all. Gunna carried the whole thing himself and made it clear that he wasn't going anywhere. He also talked about Young Thug on the track, I Was Just Thinking, and raps, Only I Done Cry Cause It's Feeling for My Bro. And you know my mind, you done watch that nigga grow. Know you hearing the lies that your little brother my foe. Yeah, I had copped out, but don't let him say I told. When Gunna took the plea deal, a big reason people were shocked at the news was since Gunna and Thug have been like brothers for years. Back in the day, Gunna started his career in the rap game all by himself, but wasn't making any big waves in the industry. He had been rapping since he was 15 years old and dropped his first mixtape in 2013. But linking up with Young Thug changed everything. In 2015, Gunna's homie Keith Troop introduced him to Young Thug. Keith Troop had connections all over Atlanta and was cool with Thug too. Keith knew that they could do big things together, but unfortunately, Keith was killed before he could see Gunna and Thug's careers take off. After Keith Troop was shot and killed, it made Gunna and Young Thug get closer, and Thug started putting Gunna on tracks with stars like Travis Scott and Gucci Mane. Gunna ended up signing to YSL Records in 2016, and that's when he really popped off. Gunna started dropping projects with YSL and became one of the hottest rappers in Atlanta. Gunna and Young Thug had platinum tracks together, but Gunna wasn't just riding Thug's wave. He had his own lane and was making hits with Drake, Travis Scott, and
yeah, Gunna, bro.
After he took the plea deal,
one thing about it, bro, niggas don't want to talk about, bro, is on Drip Too Hard, bro. Gunna verse was better. Gunna verse was better than Lil Baby shit, bro. I'm saying it.
Gunna was still showing love to
Gunna,
Thug.
bro. Gunna was always carried on songs, bro, and on his own songs was always hard, bro. Gunna, bro. I never looked at Gunna as like somebody who came up under Lil Baby. You feel me? Like that was never something I looked at that like.
But rumors were flying that Thug wasn't rocking with him anymore. A week after Gunna's album came out, Thug released an album from jail, and on the track Jonesboro, fans thought Thug was dissing Gunna with the line, "Y'all niggas just a bunch of dykes fucking niggas. Nigga told him he was my homie. I can't miss him. Ain't nobody feel him." The track was probably recorded way before the RICO case even happened though, so it wouldn't make sense that Thug was talking about Gunna. But then an alleged jail call leaked from Thug that shocked everyone. The call was allegedly Young Thug talking to Lil Baby about responding to Gunna's diss on Bread and Butter. Young Thug said he wanted Baby to respond on Thug's album, Business is Business, which he wanted to drop the same day as Gunna. Fans went crazy over the call, but then Young Thug's sister hopped in, said it was a fake call made with AI. Thug hasn't said anything about the Gunna situation, but he did end up dropping his album 1 week after Gunna came out with The Gift and the Curse. A lot of people thought Thug was trying to take the shine away from Gunna and keep him out of the spotlight. But even if that was the plan, it didn't work out for Thug. Gunna put his album out with no help from features, while Young Thug had all kinds of stars on his project. Thug had tracks with Drake, Future, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and Lil Uzi Vert, but he still only sold around 4,000 more copies than Gunna in the first week. Gunna also scored a massive hit off the track Fuck You Mean. It popped off immediately and racked up over 500 million streams just on Spotify. Back in the day, most of Gunna's biggest tracks were with other stars in the game, but in 2023, Gunna proved he didn't need anyone else to help him take over the industry. Nobody expected Gunna to come back like that.
Gunna dropped some shit,
DX
bro.
even gave him an award for Comeback of the Year in 2023. A lot of people were expecting his career to crash, and Gunna clowned him on Instagram after his album popped off and hit the charts. Then Gunna kept the momentum going and linked up with Offset for the track Proud of Them. It was another massive hit, and Gunna talked about the snitching situation again when he raps, "Papa Percocet, help you feel better. I set the trend, I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a rat, still getting cheddar." Fans were still talking about whether Young Thug had beef with him or not. But when Gunna hit the stage at the Barclays Center for his first concert since getting locked up, he shouted Thug out and had massive screens around him that said, "Free Jeffrey." When Gunna took the deal, a lot of people immediately thought Thug was gonna stop rocking with him. But then some news broke that changed everything. Back in 2015, Young Thug and Lil Wayne were beefing heavy. They were both tight with Birdman and had linked up in the studio together. But then Thug announced in 2014 that he was going to call his album The Carter 6. Around the same time, Wayne and Birdman were having a ton of label drama, while Thug and Birdman linked up and made a group called Rich Gang. Then the cover art for The Carter 6 came out, where Thug was posing naked on the front, and Wayne called him out at the show and said,
I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs of niggas that pose naked on their motherfucking album.
Young Thug said there wasn't any issues and he wasn't trying to beef with Wayne. But then Thug announced he was doing a show in the Holly Grove Projects where Wayne grew up and said,
yeah, YSL, Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show. New Orleans, Holly Grove, fuck nigga. Meet me there, better yet, beat me there, you did. With them dicks too, nigga. Yeah.
Then in April 2015, Wayne's tour bus got shot up while he was in Atlanta. Luckily, no one got hit, but the police booked a dude named Jimmy Winfrey for the shooting, who was allegedly Thug's road manager at the time. Rumors were flying for years that Thug or Birdman were involved with the shooting, and the tour bus shooting is also part of the RICO indictment. And that's why everyone was shocked when Lil Wayne announced a new track with Thug in April 2024. Thug's issues with Wayne allegedly almost turned deadly, so if he's ready to squash something like that, then he might still be rocking with Gunna too. Nobody on the outside really knows what's going on between them right now.
Exactly.
But if Thug is really treating Gunna like an op, it wouldn't make sense for Gunna to keep showing him love like he's been. A lot of people thought Gunna was hurting Thug's case when he took the plea deal, but at the end of the day, it doesn't look like what Gunna said can even be used in a trial. Thug's dad even said that Gunna didn't do anything that hurt them.
Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case.
Exactly. He ain't said nothing.
And he obviously knows way more about the case than any fan posting on social media.
Exactly.
It's not clear how Thug really feels about the situation, but Gunna isn't letting all the drama slow him down at all. He's been dropping music, taking over the industry by himself. And he's even been hitting the gym so much that people started saying he got cloned while he was locked up. When Gunna took the plea deal, a lot of people were waiting for him to fall off. But instead he came back better than ever, and it's been proven he doesn't need anyone's help to stay in the spotlight. And if Thug beats his case and links back up with his old homie,
go back.
He doesn't need anyone's help to stay.
Look at the white dude in the back in the courtroom, bro. That must have been one of the clips where they was playing his music in the courtroom. Watch
spotlight. And if
watch dude right here.
Thug beats his case and links back up.
Look, a song was definitely playing, bro.
Homie in the studio again. There's no telling how big the next collab will be. When
a song was definitely playing, bro.
Gunna and Young
court date.
It wasn't just other rappers. Charges came out of nowhere, shocked the whole rap game. Young Thug is one of them taking a deal, and the Young Thug
Free Young Thug, bro. Nobody knows what happened in that courtroom. Free everybody who's locked up with free the whole YSL, bro, so you can get back to dropping some music, bro. I don't got too much more to say, bro. You can't call a man a snitch if nobody knows what happened, or you can't call him a snitch if he ain't said nothing. And his dad is saying he ain't said nothing. He has done nothing to hurt them in this case. Dad obviously know more than everybody about it. So, yeah, I don't too much more to say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you let me know, want to see down, comment below, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, though.